So she writes this letter to Janet. Dearest Janet, my favorite crazy lady. Where do I start celebrating your life with me? My youngest memories are going to your house so you could teach me how to bake brownies. You just started cracking the eggs into the homemade batter when Kimmy Baum, T-Bird, Gary, Davey, and the gang crashed through your door saying there was a baseball game at the playground. You smiled and said, "Go ahead, Trish, have fun." All of the fun on Meadow Street, the cabins the Walters boys built across the creek, and many times we all waded in the creek or on the ice in the winter, always passed through Jack and Janet's yard to get there. Jack was always on the porch encouraging us, and Janet was inside making her famous brownies, which I unfortunately never learned to bake. Her and I somehow found mischief, or should I say, mischief found us. Like the time her and I went to see my pops in West Penn Hospital after his first heart attack. He enjoyed our visit with him, and then we left and stopped at a bar to have a brewski or two. We came out to her car only to find she had a flat tire. As we stood there trying to figure out what to do, I was looking around and I just happened to see Mr. Timmons inside the restaurant of the bar we were just at. So, us two, laughing hysterically, as we often did, go strolling into the restaurant, arm in arm, asking Arnie for help. He was surprised to see us, but he said he'd help after he finished his dinner. So, Janet and I went back to the bar for a couple more brewskis until Mr. T could get the tire fixed. We would tell that story every time we got together, and Janet would say, "Trish, even getting a flat tire made us laugh." She always told me I was the only one that could make her laugh as hard as she did when we were together. Another time we were driving on Saxonburg Road and happened to see Gary pulling in to the horseshoe pit. So I pulled in and Gary waved and hollered to us to meet him at the man door. Janet and I looked at each other and said, "What the heck is a man door?" and sat there laughing hysterically until minutes later Gary opened the door. That second she said, "That's now a girl's door." And when Janet was transitioning to heaven, I asked Bob to whisper in her ear, "Trish said to go through the girl's door." And I believe Janet heard this and smiled. Janet would always say when she hit the numbers or lottery, she would holler, "Shut the front door." Well, my sweet, gentle friend and favorite crazy lady, the front door is not shut, and all of us, your family, your friends, and every person who was lucky to meet you are behind that closed front door, knowing that all of us won the lottery by having known you and loved you for the incredible being you were. On the other side of the door are all those who left this earth before you. They are as excited to see you as we all were here to see you on earth. Go through the girl's door, my sweet Janet, my favorite crazy lady, and I know that I treasured our friendship and will forever love you. Trish.